Hey everyone, welcome to Bob Burns video. Um, and today we're gonna be talking about this and yeah, we're gonna be talking about press conference of Gamescom 2014 and what I thought about it here. But I'm gonna talk about Market Basket and those areas. And I've basically been boycotting that store. Um, like Arthur T. DeMolos has been fired for supposedly caring about their employees and their customers. And we have to talk about this. Market Basket made quite a bit of money. And for them to be greedy about it, it's like no wonder why customers has been posting receipts for weeks now, alright? I've been boycotting even before the shelves started emptying at that place, and well, I'm urging everyone to don't go to that place until Arthur T. DeMolos is returned to that place. And says, oh yeah, let's just go back to work. Let's just go back to work. I'm urging everyone to just bring the princess to go back to work. Look, you're going to go back to shopping there. You're just rewarding bad behavior at this point. Bad behavior at this point, because Arthur T. DeMolos is a person that actually cares about their customers and employees. They made a lot of money off of this one. Look at Costco. They have high pay, and they make quite a bit of money. And this demonstrates to that look, you should care about your customers if you want to keep this things busy. I mean, compared to a lot of other places, Market Basket has lower prices, and that's what I have to say about this. But now let's go on to Gamescom 2014. Sucks. Microsoft. All right, we're gonna. This has no audio like this here, but all right, we're going to start off here. This is how not to start a show. Pardon if they yeah. Let me look at my regular iPod here. Should never start a show with a third-party game. Alright, there we go. Here's the thing. Here's the show. Pardon if I have to turn it around here. Coming 28 October. It's going to show up here. And it shows the stained glass window. Little city like that. Here's a city with like this. Should never start a show with relying on third parties here. Yep, and it's that guy hanging. It's that guy running. I can actually tell what game it is right there. It's jumping off from the thing. like that's here. Like that. God. No, this is actually Ubisoft. Actually, this is not a Ubisoft press conference. This is me starting off a Microsoft press conference. There you go. You see that? Assassin's Creed. That right there is a terrible start to a show. Alright, anyway, Microsoft's E3's press conference. They showed off with Assassin's Creed. They showed off a lot of other third parties. They showed off EA's FIFA 2015 here. But I have to say, from cut point here, I think the only title I could remember is possibly Halo, maybe Sunset Overdrive, or like this. But that start of the show right there is, you know, you never start a freaking show with a third-party game, because at that point, Microsoft was just unprepared for the show. I know that, you know, it's, oh yeah, like 75% says, hey, yeah, third-party games with maybe a few timed exclusives here, or maybe some exclusive content and stuff. Look, you need, look, if I was doing the show with Microsoft, Halo, or Sunset Overdrive, or, you know, whatever the thing is, should be the first thing you should show. Because I do believe for every company out there, yeah, but look, I mean, when you're making a console game, you have to show off your game. I mean, the things that makes your thing sell is, yes, you have third-party support, but you also need to have provide some emphasis on first-party AAA games. This is what makes you want to buy your systems. Look, Assassin's Creed Unity, I can just, you know, like, if there's enough first-party games at that point, I mean, I can afford to wait for a few things. That, yeah, I don't get Assassin's Creed till later, like later on, or maybe a few exclusive contents like here. But like, time exclusives doesn't do crap, all right? Because if you have enough great games, I can just play that game, and by the time I finish with that game, hey, yeah, that thing is out from my systems. Yeah, even though it came out later. But anyways, Microsoft's E3 press conference is here. It's like 70-80% third-party content, some indie games, and then at the end they started finally showing some stuff at the end, like Halo, a Halo Masterpiece Collection and Halo 5 at the end of the things. At the end of the conference, it was just pretty much the only first thing exclusive, which is even that's a first-person shooter, like this. But look, why, you know, hey, look, I'm EA. I have my own console. Like, hey, look, if you have an EA, you have your own console. That would be the first games, you know. Madden, or well, hey, look, hey, look, I mean, if Ubisoft has their own console, then Assassin's Creed would be the first thing they show here. But, you know, look, Microsoft, don't show third-party things at the beginning, alright? And, let's go third-party games, because, I mean, at that point, I'd rather just wait for the PC. Look, you can get the PC version of Assassin's Creed. You're going to get much better things, details and stuff. You might can get some exclusive content here. But after after watching Microsoft's press conference, the Xbox One, it's just the paperweight. All right. Sony's press conference is better. I was kind of they had some interesting stuff about I kind of forget what it was here, but God, I forgot what it was here. But a couple of things wrong with Sony though is that there's no Vita games. They didn't show off their Vitas with their games here, which they surely need here because certainly the PlayStation Vita needs first-party games. They need cheaper memory cards for one thing. I mean, Sony didn't announce a price drop for the memory cards here because look, 64 gigs for $100. You can get a 64 gigs for $35 now on Amazon. A 64 gig micro SD card for the 3DS on Amazon.com. That's what Sony needed to do. There's no Last Guardian, which we sorely need. We need the Last Guardian. Where is it, Sony? They didn't show off Little Big Planet 3, which is kind of surprising. I was actually kind of looking more forward towards the game. Well, they did show maybe a preview of it in the beginning, but that's basically about it. They didn't show Bloodsborne, or I forget about it. They did show off quite a few indie games, but look, but they did show the first thing they showed was first-party games for Sony. And that's what they did right here. They did right to show off their first-party games out there. But I have to say that it's not perfect. The E3's press conference was, Gamescom 2014's press conference. It's not perfect, but it's certainly better than Microsoft's crapscom press conference. Yeah, showing third-party games. Yeah, showing third-party games and pointing out, hey, we got timed exclusive. We got timed exclusives. Look, timed exclusives doesn't mean crap. If you can just wait. You can just wait because if you show off your great guns of your first-party games, look, I can play these great games and then later on go on to these time exclusives. Yeah, you Tomb Raider time exclusive from EA. This Microsoft here, but speaking of EA's press conference, yeah, they just went through their games. They showed The Sims 4. They showed Dragon Age at the beginning. The Sims 4, FIFA. Yeah, look. I mean, if eBay or if EA or if EA and Ubisoft, they can have their own press conferences here. Yeah, you just go there towards the other booths, and that's what it is. But when you're a console developer, this is the point is when you're a console developer, you need to make your own games for the console. I mean, EA can make their own console, and showing off the Sims or like this, and that console's going to sell. Because EA's games are, yeah, you just buy Microsoft's Xbox. Yeah, but at that point, if you have a PC, yeah, it's just what's the point of having a console if there's no first-party exclusive for the games here. But yeah, it's just Gamescom 2014. It's just I mean, after I watch it, I think, but I was hoping for Pitfall. I was hoping for showing off some of the games here. Look, it's okay to show third-party games, but don't like do it for like more than 20 or 30% of the show. It's just the show should become like this. Start your thing off with start like showing 20 or 30 minutes of your games that you make, first-party games that you made in-house. Then you can then you can go on to some sort of hardware and some hardwares and some other stuff, and then you can show off some third-party games and then end the show with a bang that's exclusive to the PS4. That's how a show should be. Sony kind of did it right, although a lot of the games are quite memorable. Because at that show, I was looking for I was looking for Pitfall. I was looking for, you know, kind of like this here. But it's better in a sense that Sony is right now showing some exclusives here. But it's just, gaming is just, I want diversity back. I would like to see Jack and Dexter return. I mean, that could be skipping, that would be a show catcher, would be Jack and Dexter. I would love to see that back again. I would like to see, but when you play your games and showing off my PlayStation 2 and all these gay games like this, it's just that's not there anymore. The diversity is just not there. I was watching a PlayStation 1 from, God, I forget what channel it is, from the Game Shack or whatever it is, and they were showing that, Parappa the Rapper, Final Fantasy VII, and I'm like, I wish we could just live through that again. But anyways, Gamescom 2014 is just, yeah, Sony to me is the winner of the three. But Nintendo didn't have a press conference, but I looked at it there. I don't remember seeing Mario Maker at that point here. But I'm certainly looking forward to Little Big Planet this year. I'm looking forward to Tearaway. They did show Tearaway. They actually showed how Tearaway says, oh, we could put it from the Vita towards the PS4, to the PlayStation Vita. But they showed how, you know, the controller and the touchpads into the PS4 like this here. Yeah, I might get that. Sony, bring The Last Guardian. All right, we've been tired of waiting. I mean, at that point, I wonder if it's even going to be coming out at this point. I would like to see more collections from PS3, collections of older PS3 games. They did show that PlayStation Now is coming up next year on European, which, well, yeah, I don't care about it because the prices are so freaking high. I don't even care about PlayStation Now at the point because, you know, who wants to spend 40 or 50 bucks for a 90-day rental on games that came out years ago? I mean, that's my, so anyway, that's my takes on Gamescom 2014. Yeah, it's just stupid, alright? You don't start a show with third-party content at Microsoft. That's just lowering the bar. And, so, anyway, this is, yep. Summer's almost over. Yep.